Hi, my name is Emily. I'm 28. When I first started dating Jake, everything seemed perfect. We clicked immediately and had so much in common. But after a couple months, some red flags started to appear that made me deeply uncomfortable. It started small. He would get notifications from another woman named Stacy that he brushed off as just an old friend. I tried not to pry too much since I didn't want to come across as the jealous, clingy girlfriend. But then, one night while we were away together, I overheard his mom asking about him going on a trip with Stacy. When I confronted Jake about it, he completely shut down and refused to give me any details. We ended up in a huge fight, voices raised, until he finally admitted that yes, he had booked a vacation with his ex-girlfriend from years ago. He swore up and down it was totally platonic, that they were just friends, and that I had nothing to worry about. But the thought of my new boyfriend going on a romantic getaway with another woman, even an ex, filled me with dread. Jake could see how upset I was and eventually agreed to cancel the trip to prove his commitment to me and our relationship. I figured that would be the end of it, but then I discovered something that shook me to my core. I happened to glance at his phone one day and saw that he and Stacy had been exchanging flirty pictures and messages behind my back. There was even one photo Stacy sent of herself in just a bikini top and shorts, clearly trying to get his attention. When I confronted Jake, he had the audacity to accuse me of violating his privacy and couldn't even admit that what he was doing was wrong. He tried to play it off as totally innocent, saying Stacy was like a sister to him. That's when I realized this went beyond emotional cheating into gaslighting territory. Jake was lying right to my face and making me question my own sanity over something so obvious. I knew I deserved better than to be strung along and disrespected like that. I finally worked up the courage to break things off with him. In the aftermath, I realized how many times I had ignored my gut instinct telling me something was off with Jake and Stacy's relationship. I should never have accepted his excuses or let him make me feel crazy for having legitimate concerns about inappropriate behavior. I'm just so grateful I got out of that toxic situation before it went any further. Trust your instincts, ladies. The truth will always come out eventually. Don't let anyone gaslight you into bypassing your boundaries.